Welcome back to the program. Again, here at the set with me is, to my left, Justin Verdin, who is the owner, proprietor of Extreme Fitness. Also, In Your Face Productions. You guys still call it that. And to his left is one of his fighters, Kip Butcher, who will be on the card on July 9th, and that is at the East Bingo Hall, which is over on Grand Caillou Road for you folks familiar with the east side of Houma. Doors open at 6 o'clock. The card starts at 7 o'clock. And I wanted to mention a little bit, we talked about Lanny being the main event, and actually you being the co-main event. Kip's on that card, Eddie Richard, and we were talking as I was teaching over at Sal Terrebonne at one time, and Justin was there. Eddie Richard, a young man who I actually taught. I didn't know that he was getting in the ring. He will be fighting Eric Rodrigue, Jovi Guidry, who are on the flyer, and they are featured fighters in that thing. And a couple of fighters from Blacklist, which is here in Houma. And you said that y'all have a good relationship with those guys.
Yeah, we go back and forth and help each other out.
Very good. And we do want to mention some of the sponsors. NutriShop actually helps you guys out, as I see you have some of their gear on and everything.
Yeah, they sure do.
Jake's, Marlin Outfield Divers, Buffalo Wild Wings. It'd be nice if one day maybe y'all could get on the tube in there. And
yeah, we have our weigh-ins over there, fight weigh-ins on Friday nights. We have that over there the night before the fight.
I noticed the Brick House is on here also.
Always, yeah.
Very good. Can people go to any of these places and get tickets before the bout ever happens?
They can go to only Blacklist and Skin Lab, and Skin Lab's on. Both of them is on Corporate Drive.
Right.
So they can go there, and of course, if they go to any of these places, they call us up, and then we go meet them or something like that, you know.
So Skin Lab, if you're interested ahead of time, Blacklist, which is on Carpet, and also you guys on Lafayette.
Yeah.
So on Lafayette Street, and Extreme is. I'm not quite sure if it's the southern end of Lafayette or the northern end of Lafayette, but you guys...
Close to 311.
Close to 311, close to the 311 side. Very good. We've had Scotty St. Julian and a couple of your young boxers on, and you're telling me Scotty's actually going to be fighting MMA in this, right?
Yeah.
Very good. What happens with Golden Gloves? Are you going to send guys back for the state competition for...
Every year we try to send people out there.
And you usually do extremely well.
All three of them guys won last year. They advanced to the regionals, and we went to Little Rock, Arkansas. We didn't make it through there, but we felt Scotty got robbed, we felt, and then the other two we lost. So, but we was happy with it, even advancing for our first year going there, you know.
It was a situation a couple of years ago where you and I were talking, and you mentioned, and I don't know if you still feel that way, that there were a lot of things you liked about boxing. And at that time, if you had your choice, you would probably prefer to box. Do you still feel that way?
Yeah, I still feel that way. I'm always feel that way. Boxing's my thing. So,
what makes you go back in the ring for this? Just
for them, they always ask me to do it. They you know, I train mixed martial arts with them, and they always want me to get on the same card as them and stuff. So,
it's been something that ever since I started training, that was one thing I always waited for, was just to be on the show with him. Just it wasn't even about me. It was just being on the show and just respecting, you know, what he did and everything.
How is it? Talk about that a little bit. How'd you get involved, first of all?
I got involved. I been knowing Justin since we played football together, and we were kind of like rivals. And then he would always tell me, want me to come train at the gym, come train, check it out. And I just, you know, took my step, you know, went to the gym and just tried it out, and just having that momentum, that athletic ability, and just fell in love with it. And it's just the excitement I get from it. It's just the love of the sport, just how football was. It was just the love of it. It's not just the excitement that, you know, people are watching and everything. It's just to get in there and actually do it.
Very good. And we must say, if people want to get involved with your gym, you take people. They don't have to necessarily box. They don't have to get in the ring. It's great exercise. It's great fun, and I'm sure you're open on to anybody who wants to, right?
Anybody who wants to try, they come in for free and try it out, see whatever they want to do. You know, from women cardio classes, from kids boxing, jiu-jitsu. We have it all. Let them try it. they don't like it, don't come back. You know, and if you don't ever have to compete in anything, you don't have to box, you don't have to do anything like that, but have fun. Everybody in the gym has a lot of fun. They, you know, just.
What is it? Do you have a specific hours that the gym is open? That if somebody's sitting out there right now and watching and they're thinking, you know what, I'd like to just stop in, because it's very welcoming, if that's a word, and you can just stop in and see you guys. Is there a specific?
Yeah, we
time?
open at 3 o'clock, and then a lot of kids right now for the summertime, they come in at 3 o'clock and train them from boxing from 3 to 6. And at 6 o'clock, we got the cardio kickboxing class on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then on Mondays and Wednesdays we do jiu-jitsu at 6 o'clock. So from 3 to 6, I teach boxing, and then we go into jiu-jitsu at 6. And then at Tuesdays and Thursdays, we do our 7:30 mixed martial art class with Gabe Arahana. He's a really good and mean guy. Makes us lose a lot of weight. He's really
he's disciplined, right?
He's really
Get you
the
tough.
best one. And you remember Kip in high school? He was like 200-some pounds.
Right.
You know, now he's in condition and 170-pound fighter.
Right. Yeah. There's a lot that goes. It's more than just the physical. We were actually making the comment when Chief Duplantis was on a little bit earlier that we were going from the neighborhood watch to this, and he said, you know, we know you guys do a good job, and it's about discipline, and it's about exercise, and it's about getting off the streets and things like that.
Yeah, I definitely pulled in a few kids that was going in the wrong direction, and you know, I try to help them out and talk to them. Whether sometimes they don't have money to get even in the gym, and I
You'll work with them.
yeah, they come in and I take care of them. Try, you know, of course, it's a business. You got to try to charge everybody, but to try to keep the kids off the street doing something they ain't supposed to, I love doing it, and I have a good time. Kip, he's been in there. He's one of the guys that helps me out with the kids or whoever, anybody, kids or adults that feels they is in trouble. We'll get them in the right direction.
Very good. The exact address on Lafayette Street.
1226 Lafayette Street.
1226
Phone
Lafayette.
number there is 985-873-5722 if y'all want to call and ask them what time classes or anything is.
Yeah, just for information.
Yeah.
Very good. And I'll make sure to get that out. Actually, I have your number in my work, so we'll get that out. And again, we'll get this out tomorrow night. But for one last time, we want to make sure, throw down on the Bayou 4, which is on July 9th. It is going to be at the East Bingo Hall, which is on Grand Caillou Road, east side of Houma. You can get tickets at the door. Doors open at 6 o'clock. The main event, or I should say co-main event, Lanny Dordor, who's a terrific fighter, along with Justin, who's going to be fighting, where I'm sure you're going to have all of your gym right around the circle watching you in the ring. And Kip Butcher is going to be fighting along with Eddie Richard, Eric Rodrigue, Jovi Guidry, and tons more. These are the guys who are featured on the flyer. And just before we go real quickly, how's Brennan doing? Last time I actually did anybody from your gym, Brennan came up, and also you're actually quarterback, I think, when you were the fullback over at South Terrebonne. And he's a pretty good fighter, too.
Yeah, he's really good, and he's on the professional level now. And he took a little time off since his last fight, and he's back in here helping us getting ready for our fight. They did some good sparring the other night.
So you guys all support each other.
Yeah. Like we all, as a team, we get together and help each other out, you know, because
It's kind of like
practicing with just the same people gets over.
It's like a family. It's like it's everybody. You know, you come in new. It's like an initiation. You know, you're gonna get hit. You know, you gotta learn how to take your punches and everything. But when you work your way up, you earn that status.
It's like brothers and sisters. You know, you all take up for each other. Very good.
Definitely.
Very good. Thank you guys for coming on. Good luck with that on the 9th. And we're going to tell them the results, so make sure we get everything. Okay? Hopefully I have a camera there also. Thank you all. Thank you all.
Appreciate it.
Got to take a commercial break. Remember, on July 2nd, which is just a couple of days away, the big Independence Day celebration, we got folks from that who will be up to tell you everything you want to know about it right after this break.